Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Charge and Cruise. Today we are on my brand new e-bike, the RAEV Bullet V2. It is about 11 a.m. on a Sunday morning. We got NFL games going on. We're gonna hit the streets and try to do a little bit of a lunch shift with the Bullet V2. This is gonna be my very first delivery shift with this bike, and I'm excited to see what it's all about. I have actually not ridden this bike very much. I have only put in 17.8 miles because it's been raining recently, and so I had like a whole week where I couldn't really ride. I just did some B-roll stuff, but either way, here she is. The only thing I've done to it so far is pump up both tires to about 31 psi, which is nearly as high as car tires, which is crazy. They can go up to 35, but I felt like that was already rock hard at 31 psi. Other than that, I put flat out on both tires just to protect myself from flats, and that's about it. I am excited to see what this 13 amp hour battery will be able to do. I got the backpack on, and let's see how far we can take the RAEV Bullet V2 today on this little NFL Sunday lunch shift. Let's go. I was just getting ready with the bike and everything. We have our first offer coming in, $3.50, 0.6 miles, Taco Bell. I think we're gonna take this one. Hopefully we can get a double on it. Let's get this day started. It's not the best offer in the world, but it is very close by, and we can get our first delivery out of the way. Let's go. All right, let's get in here. Hello, yeah, pick up for Jose.
Both beans, okay?
Thank you. We are off, guys, 1 mile away from our first drop off, and it is very, very close by, so it says it's about to take 3 minutes. Right off the bat, the RAEV Bullet V2, probably one of my smaller bikes. You feel really low to the ground, like really low to the floor. So it's definitely meant for smaller riders. Right now I'm just throttling for my deliveries, and I'll be pedaling for when I'm searching for offers. First impressions, kind of a small bike. So perfect for like teenagers, young adults, and probably older adults as well that have a hard time getting on tall bikes. But the ride quality is superb. Like, the wheels are really, really nice. They have a really smooth roll. I don't know if you've ever been on like a cruiser skateboard. So you know how you take one push and then you're basically like rolling forever? It kind of feels like that. I'll give it a nice little boost on the throttle, and then I can roll for quite a good time. That's definitely due to the high tire pressure on the wheels as well as the street tread. Very good coasting bike. It'll probably help out with the range as well. But we are here already. See if we can't find this place. Also, no rear rack for me, so I'm on backpack mode, which I'm pretty used to already. I'm always taking photos on top of stairs. There we go, $3.50 in the bag. Not too bad of a warm-up delivery. Now that we have our fast food warm-up out of the way, we're gonna head on over to our downtown area now, see if we can't pick up a little more higher quality of an order. Hopefully we gave the algorithm a little kick, it'll help us out. But back to the bike. So right now I am on pedal assist 1. It's only got one single gear, but on pedal assist 1 with a normal cadence, I am getting, looks to be 12 miles an hour, which is just about the same speed as all my other bikes, where you're not in a rush, but you can get there in a decent time and you're not really working too hard. So I like that. Now the pedaling experience is frankly not the best because you're so low to the ground. The knees definitely go high. So this is definitely a throttle style bike. I mean, it only has that single gear. And I'm gonna assume I'm gonna start ghost pedaling at pedal assist 2 already, because pedal assist 1 I already have a pretty fast cadence going on. So 100% this is gonna be a throttle bike. Not that you can't pedal, it's just really not meant for it. Now it's a little easier if you scoot all the way back. You kind of like give yourself a little bit more length to pedal, but all the way forward, it's not so good. But we only have 13 amp hours to work with, so we're gonna sip on this battery as much as we can. We do have Strava going on in the background, so we'll see exactly what kind of mileage we can get out of here on this shift. Let me go ahead and hit pedal assist 2 and see if that ghost pedaling happens. Pedal assist 2 brings us up to 16 miles an hour, so only 4 more miles an hour. And yeah, it's not quite ghost pedaling, but it's just on the edge. Pedal assist 3, which is gonna bring us up to 20 miles an hour, and I already started ghost pedaling after the first crank there. So yeah, pedal assist 2, you can still have a little bit of input. Pedal assist 1, you feel connected. Pedal assist 3, you're ghost pedaling. Looks like we have a DoorDash coming in. Let's check it out. $5, 1.3 miles from Subway, and Subway is behind us. We're gonna go ahead and accept that. Not too bad. It's unfortunate that it's behind us, not the direction where we're going, but off to Subway we go. Okay, we just arrived at store. Looks like one sandwich and some chips. Hey, what's up, man? I had an order for Kimmy F, that one. All right, thanks, bro. I'll confirm it. Pickup confirmed. All right, guys, we are off again. Looks like just about another mile away. This one's a little better at $5 and some change, so no complaints. This thing is such a smooth throttle bike. Very smooth acceleration. All the way up to 20, you get there pretty fast, just a few seconds. And then you just let go and coast. What I also like about this bike is the display actually has wattage readings, so it can tell you exactly how much watt power you're pulling. Instant response on the throttle. Sometimes I get a little kicked back just because I don't expect the throttle to be so responsive, but that full throttle responsiveness is definitely there. Now, when I first got the bike, the brakes were actually really quiet. Like right out of the box, they were silent, dead silent. And then I was kind of bedding them in, breaking them in a little bit, and then it started to squeak a little bit. But so far, it's just been the rear brake, and it's not like a constant squeaks. It'll just give you like a high-pitched squeak right at the end. It'll give you a nice little, but for the most part, they're really quiet brakes, really responsive. If this bike came with 180mm rotors, man, I'm sure the stopping power would be superb. Another thing about this bike is you have access to the full throttle limits no matter what pedal assist you're in. So even on pedal assist 1, you can basically throttle up to 28. So it's pretty much unlocked right there. Of course, you have to kind of do that in the settings. Very easy to find those settings online. Lots of YouTube shorts about it. But I've always liked that feature on bikes where you just have access to the whole throttle limit no matter where you are. All right, looks like we're here already. Let's find this place. We got a DoorDash coming in right now. Let's see if we can get to it. Looks like $6.50 for 0.9 miles. Doppio 0 gold offer. Let's get it. Oh, we got one pizza and a fritti. Okay, I think we can handle that. Pizzas at this place are like craft or like artisan, so they're pretty small. Let me go ahead and get the bag set up because there's actually a farmer's market going on right now and the streets are really packed. They're closed off from normal traffic and there's like stands and booths everywhere. So this bag right here, which I do have links in the description, can extend. So what I do is unzip the bottom half right here and it'll extend this portion out and should be able to fit the pizza in through there. So you can see it gets a lot more wider and we can slide the pizza in there. So hopefully that'll work. Let's head on over to this spot and try to get this order delivered. Okay, so we're walking the bike now because I don't see anybody riding through these streets. Pretty sure they don't want e-bikes going through this road here. I mean, the sidewalk is more or less open, but this place is pretty small, so I can walk there easily, less than a minute. I think they close this place off every Sunday for a sort of farmer's market, I guess you would like to call that. So you got your little crafts and fruits and all that kind of stuff. Now in a car, this would be absolute hell to deliver for. So I am glad I am on a bike. Let's park the bike and try to figure this delivery out. Hi there. I had a pickup for a Miri H. Thank you. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna borrow this table so I can fit the pizza in here. So like I said, pretty small pizza. This bag does fit up to 14 inches, I believe. And then we can put this on top. Boom. As always, links in the description of all my favorite gear. Let's go ahead and complete pickup and see where we gotta go. Okay guys, we have yet again just a mile to go. Should take us 6 minutes to get there. But yeah, how do I look with this backpack on right now? I'm sure you're seeing me through the front, but yeah. The very rare pizza pickoff from Charge and Cruise, man. That's why I tend to avoid pizza places. The ones that I know have the big, value-sized pizzas. But little Italian joints, like this one, definitely more for the craft artisan style, which in my opinion never exceeds 16 inches. So let's go ahead and get this delivered. See, smooth brakes right there. I was on both of them and not even a squeak. I don't know why it squeaks sometimes. Maybe it's just the amount of pressure I'm putting into it, but for the most part, very quiet brakes right out of the box. I'm just reading the notes on this order right here. It has a gate code, instructions on how to get there, and it says hot food will be rewarded with additional tip. Hurry up, smiley face. See if this additional tip is real. I doubt it would be any faster on pickup, especially with a car. With that farmer's market going on, I'm sure a lot of people are avoiding that place because parking is basically impossible. I'm the only one out there with an e-bike, so hopefully I get a few more orders from that place. Looks like we're already down a battery bar, but we have 5 battery bars to go. So I'm staying right around 20 miles when I'm doing drop-offs, so not pushing the bike too hard. Oh my gosh, they're quite literally right here. Hey, how's it going? That's really convenient, you're right at the gate. Yeah. All right, just give me 1 second. Let me get you that, and I have your pizza in another compartment here. Yeah, no problem. Here we are. Take care, have a good afternoon. All right, now it's in normal food bag mode. Whew. Oh, that reminds me, the turn radius on this thing is it's godlike. It's so good. It's basically almost a complete 180 on the angle for the front wheel. I would say just about 170, so not completely like a T-shape, but just under a T-shape. So when you're turning around or trying to maneuver in a tight spot, it's pretty OP. Really, really good turn radius on the Bullet V2. But that was a very, very easy drop off. The gate was literally right next to her units, so couldn't ask for a smoother drop off. Look at that, we got that extra $2 tip, nice. You wouldn't believe what everyone is staring at right now. It was on the news a couple days ago. They're trying to spot salmon flowing upriver. People are just super stoked about seeing these salmon. You know how they jump across, how they jump over little ledges in the creeks. So it's been happening here because of that big old storm that we just got through. So a lot of water flowing, but I guess that's what everyone is looking at. I don't think that's happening right now because I just looked over there a second ago. Either way, I'll show you the footage right now.
Here is an unexpected result of this week's atmospheric river. Chinook salmon.
These salmon have become quite an attraction, with people pulling over in their cars or even on their bikes. Oh! This Chinook salmon is trying desperately to make his way up Los Gatos Creek. One person even made a makeshift spear, while others use shopping carts to try to catch the salmon.
But yeah, everyone is stoked on these sewer salmon, I'd like to call it. To be honest, that river or that creek is just, oh man, it's so polluted. I wouldn't even think people are trying to catch them. That's probably just the homeless population trying to get them. But yeah, I would not eat those things. It is coming from a very, very polluted city type river system. All the stuff that you can picture being thrown into a river from a city, but they are there, so very interesting. Pete's Coffee 409 for 1.6 miles. Looks to be decent. I'll go ahead and accept that. Rather than waiting around, we'll go ahead and deliver some coffee. Still no coffee spills under my belt. Let's go to, what was it? Pete's Coffee. 2 items, 2 cafes. Is it in here? Yeah, that's in here. Okay. 2 hot coffees. Coffee is all about making sure there is not 1 inch of movement. So that's why I got that towel in there and that divider. All right, guys, we are off apartment drop-off. 1.3 miles to get there. Got to go through the downtown area. I think my backpack might be hitting the camera, I'm not sure, because I'm trying to turn and it's not letting me turn my body, but that's all right. Looks like we're about to hit the bike trail, do a little shortcut. So far, no house deliveries. And look, at people are still looking for them sewer salmon. I got a bit of an open road here, although it is 15-mile-an-hour speed limit, so let's not go too crazy. This bike's wheels are so quiet, I can scare people. So much different than the fat tire knobbies. You're basically sneaking up on people though, so. Let's see, we're around the area now. I think we've been into this complex before. Pete's Coffee is probably the worst when it comes to their packing. They don't even have any cup holders in there like Starbucks does. It's just like 2 cups in a bag. So definitely a little rough. Gotta take it slow, especially on these speed bumps. Definitely rolling these speed bumps slowly. Man, there's a speed bump down every corner. Are you waiting for Starbucks? Yeah, my bad. Pete's Coffee, sorry. Yeah, I got you right here, man. Sorry, I always get them confused. All right, 1 second. Make sure she's all good for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Have a good afternoon. Just a little spillage on the top there. Hopefully nothing too crazy. When I'm stepping off the bike, I can't swing my leg over because of the camera. I forgot to lower the extension in order to get off the bike. Almost ate it in front of a customer. Oh, man. But that was decently easy. They were waiting for me right outside here. Good to go. Oh my goodness, we've got a really bad offer, but I might as well take it. $3 for 0.3 miles. Looks like a Mexican joint. Let's go ahead and grab it. Yeah, we are blessed over here in California to have Prop 22. So it's basically earned by time. If it doesn't meet the minimum requirement of Prop 22, then DoorDash gives me the difference. Basically, like, earned by time and minimum wage here is pretty high, so almost every offer is good enough to accept. We'll just do it for the content, guys. $3, 0.3 miles. Basically a stone's throw away, but we'll do it. Plus, we're testing the range of the Bullet V2, so. All right, we made it. The battery dropped down another bar so far, so it looks like we have half battery right now. So nothing to worry about yet, but just something to keep an eye on. Don't want to go too far out of the way. But here is our pickup. What's a birria pizza? I did not expect a Mexican pizza my way, but I guess we'll check it out. Hopefully this bag can handle it. Pickup, yes, for Abel. Abel A.
Abel A. Birria pizza.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you mind if you confirm the order?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do you want a bag for the consommé? Or...
No, it should be okay like that. I got it. Yeah. Here's Abel, right? Abel A.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, I'm glad this pizza isn't as big as I thought. To be honest, I was just about to unassign because they said it was going to take like 10 minutes, and I actually could unassign with no repercussions, but I looked up and she was right there waiting for me. This drop-off is really close by, so we'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, that Prop 22 is when that wait time kicks in. I believe this order also requires a pin, so it's gonna be a hand to me. They're literally down the street, 600 feet. They could have definitely walked it. It's a no tip, but you know what? Prop 22 gonna cover that. Hey, what's up, man? I got some pizza for you. I got the consomme. 1 second, bro. Okay. All right, here's that. And I just need the pin.
Okay, 4570.
4570. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And that's done. Quick delivery. We got an Uber Eats coming in 12:45 for 2.1 miles. Let's go. Accept that. Nice. Looked like a sushi joint too. I was expecting like a 14-mile trip right there from Uber, but 2 miles? Let's go. Never picked up from here before. Looks like Kaizen Japanese Bar and Grill. Oh boy, they've got a ton of food, but sushi is generally small, so I think we'll be able to do it. Let's head on over there. All right, let's try this pickup. Hello. Yes. It was gonna be for Edward R. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. We got a big boy order. Should easily fit in this bag though. We'll go ahead and stuff this DoorDash bag on the side just for some extra padding. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. All right, guys, big sushi order, 1.7 miles. Let's get it. I believe it was a meet at door, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Everything is really nicely packed. Glad there's no soups. It's gonna be the biggest order of the day for me so far, and we're still at just about half battery. Now, because the rolling resistance on the tires are so low because of that street tread, it doesn't require much wattage to stay at a certain speed. It's one of the very great advantages of street tread. Sorry, my GPS tried to take me around back for some reason. Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah. But I got you right here. Sorry about the delay. Here we are, man. Enjoy. Have a good afternoon.
One bag.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Just wanted to pause it here for a moment, guys. This guy tipped an extra $28 on this order. The biggest Uber Eats tip I've ever had. Absolutely made my day. Thank you again to this kind gentleman.
All right, guys. Status check here. It is just about 2:30. Looks like half battery on the indicator here. I think we got room for about one more delivery in us. We are quite a ways from home, so I want to definitely save some battery for the throttle back home. But we're going to go through our downtown area, then our lunch area on the way home. Hopefully we can pick one up on that route. If not, we're just going to keep on heading our direction home instead of doing another lap. But a pretty successful lunch shift, I think. I got by the skin of my teeth on those pizza orders. I'm glad I was able to hammer those out. So we're gonna check out what's going on back by the farmer's market, and then yeah, we'll see what happens from there. Okay, change of plans. I'm over here at the pet food store. I forgot I need to get dog food for my little dog Eve, and it's gonna take up this whole bag. So unless I get an offer while I'm in here, I think that's gonna be it. All right, yeah, this is gonna take a good amount of my bag space. So I think that's gonna be it for us, guys. It is 3 o'clock, so it's right between lunch and dinner, kind of a dead zone. So I think we're gonna go ahead home and end the dash. Let's see, 20 bucks. Man, dash time 4 hours, only active for an hour on DoorDash. And it was a few bucks on Uber Eats as well. Not the best, especially active time, man. We're gonna go ahead and double check the mileage once we get back home, check the battery levels. As of now, still half battery, so not too bad. So on our way home, what did we learn about the Bullet V2 on our very first delivery shift? Well, first thing is this is a pretty compact bike. Maybe I'm just used to riding bigger bikes, but yeah, this is definitely more on the smaller end. I mean, it's long, but you're pretty close to the ground, so definitely shorter riders are gonna appreciate it. As far as pedaling goes, it is a bit cramped. Pedaling experience it's there. I'm not gonna say it's good. You kind of have to scoot back almost to the passenger side of the seat to get a long pedal stroke going. This bike is not meant for pedaling, guys. It is meant for throttling, and it is a very smooth ride. Comfort-wise, the seat is absolutely great. Throttle response is awesome. You get instant power right when you twist on that throttle. And another one of my absolutely favorite things about this bike is that coastability. You can just throttle it and let it coast, and it's silent, and it's straight, and it's fast. You save a bunch of battery when you throttle and coast, that's for sure. As far as the delivery bike goes, it's very nimble. Like I said previously, the turning radius is insane. It's an A+ score for sure. Nearly 180-degree turning radius. Now, she's not the fastest bike, tops out at about 28 on full battery, but she is a very smooth ride and very quiet too. Looks like on our odometer, it's about 38 miles right now. So I'm still learning a lot more about the bike. So yeah, as a throttle bike, I have a lot of good things to say, but as a pedal bike, it definitely falls short a little bit. We just lost another battery bar throttling our way over here. So we have just about emptied it, but still plenty of power left on the throttle. Brakes nice and responsive, quiet for the most part. Very quiet ride. You can sneak up on people like a ninja out here. All right, guys, we have just made it back home. Here are the Strava stats. Boom, you see it right there. Looks like we were out there for 21.27 miles, average speed of 10.6 miles an hour, and moving time of 2 hours. And looks like we have 2 battery bars left, so I would confidently say 25 miles mixed pedaling with throttle. For the most part, I was on pedal assist 1, and then when I'm on my deliveries, I am just pure throttle, which is pretty impressive for a 13 amp hour battery. That is a pretty tiny battery in today's age, probably because the bike is so light and the rolling resistance is really minimal. It helps out with the range a bunch there, but you can't really ask for more on 13 amp hours, right? Of course, we're still very early into this bike. We're gonna be testing a lot more out of it, but impressed so far, especially for an entry-level e-bike. Very comfortable ride. You definitely have to be the right body type for it. This one is just a little too small for me, but perfect for, you know, students or maybe older adults who don't want a very high ride. But yeah, fun trip out there, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Farewell.